Oh, hello YouTube. Miss me? If you didn't see already, we have this beautiful Casey creation wall, which might look very different from the one you've seen before because I actually moved and I was able to take a lot more of your creations and organize them in a much better way. And we have the product right here. Side note, if you see your drawing or creation somewhere on here and you see that you sent it black and white but I colored it in, I love having this full of vibrance and colorful saturation, you know what I'm saying? So I actually colored in a few of your drawings that you guys sent black and white. I love how the wall looks, and I think it's just a very great, unique symbol of the Casey family, kind of, because they're all so different, but they're all kind of sharing a same link, because some of the styles, as you can tell, are very different, which makes it all come together to be such an amazing, beautiful product together. And if you would like to send something on the wall, I will be taking everything you guys send me, and if you want a higher chance of your creation being featured. I love your guys' drawings, but it always surprises me whenever I see something really cool and new that's not a drawing, like this iPhone. So anything that's really creative or fun that doesn't even have to fit on the wall, I would just love to get, and I might feature it in a video, or any kind of really cool drawing. And if your drawing has color in it, the more likely I am to put it up on the wall of this beautifulity. Side note, one project I'm looking for the Casey Nader creation wall is a big title that says Casey Nader creation wall on the top. But because I want to make it really special, I'd like to have a bunch of Casey Naders send me different letters that they design, and I would put it together on the top of the wall to really pull it all together and say Casey Nader creation wall. So if you can't think of anything that you'd like to send, then just design either a C, A, S, etc., any letter from Casey Nader creation wall in a really fun way. You don't have to draw it. You can make it out of pasta, or you can make it out of beads, or you can be super creative with it. I love it to be 3D, three-dimensional. That's how I want it to look, to really tie it all together. So if you want to send me something, my mailing address is on the screen right now. That's where you can send it, or link in the description, and I cannot wait to see what you guys send. So now, as for the Casey's Corner episode 8, I know it has been a long time. I've actually been really busy working on some exciting upcoming projects that I might reveal a little bit about later in this video, but I can't wait for you guys to see. Anyway, that's no excuse. I'm back with another episode, and I asked you guys on my Instagram, at Simpson, what questions you have for me, and I am going to be answering them in this video. Alrighty, our first question is, can you show us your Casey Nader creation wall? No. Next question, Kenna Hannah 2 asks, what are the best and worst purchases you've ever made? Wow, that is a really big question, but I'm going to tell you guys a little story. It's actually not really a story, but I don't know if you guys see this black here. It's literally just like this big black thick paper, so we could put all of your guys' creations on it, but it cost like $700 for 2 sheets of black paper. Yeah, I guess it's not really a story, but yeah. It was the only paper we could find close in our area that would fit our needs, so we paid $700 for it. I guess I would say that's still a good purchase because it allowed for all this to happen, but it was, it was expensive. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing a water shoe on one foot and a sock on the other, I was actually trying on a pair of water shoes because I am going on a cruise with Michael Campion from Fuller House, actually, and I tried on one of them and they fit, and then I just didn't take them off. But anyway, yes, Michael and I, and you might know Michael Campion as Jackson Fuller on Fuller House, we are going on a cruise for a little group that's called As Seen on TV, kind of a little spin-off of what Squad 7 was about a year ago, and really excited because there's going to be some cool stuff. Speaking of which, Setter Storm 03 asks, When are new videos on As Seen on TV, Squad 7 coming out? Also, who's gonna be in the vids? Okay, good question, Setter. I think they should be coming out either like late December or early 2018. Things are gonna be different as Squad 7 is still like the same core stuff, but it's gonna be a lot better, and we have a lot of fun videos planned with a lot of guests. You guys are gonna have to wait and see who's in the squad, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Casey is my soul 464 asks, would you ever go skydiving? Yes, I absolutely love taking risks or going on adventures. It's one of my favorite things, and actually, hopefully, there'll be some of that on the cruise, which we might be vlogging and doing some crazy adventures on. Muffin.Simpson asks, on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, how much do you like school? And then she goes into what she says next, and I just want to say thank you for that, Muffin.Simpson. What I feel about school is a tricky question, because in general, I absolutely love learning. I love learning new things, I love knowledge, and outside of school, I learn so many different things about things like I'm interested in, but more kind of educational stuff that isn't necessarily in school that I like to learn, because I like to learn in general. I'm always curious about learning new things and retaining knowledge. But I am not a fan at all of the public school system. So to give a number on 1 to 10, I can't really do, just because I have mixed feelings about the whole thing. One of my favorite YouTube videos actually that I memorized is Don't Stay in School by Dave from Boy in a Band. I'll actually link that video in the description. Same thing, he says, don't drop out of school. I'm not dropping out of school, I plan to go to college, but the things you're actually learning in school, I don't really know what I'm gonna be using ionic bonds in my life, but that's just me. If you love what you're learning in school, that's great. I love some things that we're learning in school. I'm a big fan of math and some parts of history, but a lot of it I think is pretty pointless, and we could be learning a lot more things that we're interested in, but that's just my opinion. Sorry to get so deep into this topic, but learning something I'm passionate about.
There's a reason education sucks, and it's the same reason that it will never, ever be fixed. Because the owners of this country don't want that. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions.
Real quick, I just wanted to feature this comment by Casey West Edits, because I always love, it's my favorite thing whenever I see brighten someone's day or brighten someone's life even. Casey Simpson fan asks, is my question gonna be in the video? No. But it will be in the video. Brenna Miller 1734 asks, what makes you so inspirational and what inspires you? Thank you for the question, Brenna. I'm glad you think I'm inspirational, kind of what I was saying a few questions ago. It just makes me feel so proud whenever someone says I've inspired them to do something or I've helped them through a difficult time in their life. Anything like that, that's kind of what I'm doing this all for. And what inspires me? Oh man, that is a good question. A lot of things inspire me. Basically, what really inspires me is like great art, things that make you think about yourself, or just incredible pieces that I just enjoy. People making a difference, whether on a large or small scale, people making a difference in other people's lives or their community or the world is just amazing to me. And spreading positivity, spreading light, spreading joy, those are some of the things that inspire me. Working hard, people achieving their dreams, having a big work ethic. I love that. I'm very passionate and hardworking. Riles_24 asks, what editing software do you use to edit your videos? I edit on Final Cut Pro. Ace Savage_Goat asks, have you ever been backstabbed? No. But yeah, seriously, in LA there is a lot of, I don't know, jealousy. I don't really want to get into it that much, but I would say so. The Gem Sisters ask, what is the worst holiday movie you've ever seen? That's a tough question, but if I had to say one, I think I'd have to say Pee Wee Herman's Big Holiday. But some of my favorite Christmas movies are How the Grinch Stole Christmas or Elf. There are a lot of great holiday movies as well. Kenna Hannah 2 asks, what are some compliments that are actually insulting? Good question, Kenna. With my water shoe, I'm going to pry open that question. Hey, nice haircut. It distracts me from the rest of your face. Don't listen to what everyone says about you. I like you. You look so nice, I didn't even recognize you. Man, you're so brave. I would never leave the house like that. Whoa, you did a good job. That's adorable. And finally, every day I love you more than the next. Casey Simpson fan asks, why have you been shouting out the first commenters recently? Good question. So, on my Instagram, @Casey Simpson, I have been shouting out the first commenters on all my most recent posts, just to appreciate their devotion to the Casey Nader family, having post notifications turned on so they can be the first post in an Instagram photo, which sometimes can be hard to get, and overall they're just helping to grow the family. The same account says, did you know that you made a musical.ly that has a line sneaking into hotel pools and then I snuck into a hotel pool. Yeah, these are the renowned things I noticed. Redundant things. I like to notice renowned things as well. Yeah, I actually did make a musical.ly called Sneaking into Hotel Pools, and then in my New Mexico vlog, link in the description, I snuck into a motel pool. Good job on noticing that. Casey Nader 213 asks, do I support my LGBTQ fans? Of course I do. Love is love, and you gotta be who you wanna be. Alright, now guys, I'm going to be answering the next few questions on my trampoline. Welcome to my backyard. We actually started to build a tree house without a tree, but hopefully we can continue it soon, and maybe we'll film some videos in there. I don't know, what do you know? Shout out to my friend and fellow YouTuber Rebecca Zamolo, because she got a big trampoline in her house for her 2 million subscriber special, and then she was kind enough to give it to me, and that's where I'm going to be answering the next Casey's Corner questions. Jump cut! Can you do a backflip? Let's see. How did I come up with the name Casey Nader for our fan base? Well, actually, I didn't come up with it. You guys did. I'm not sure if you remember, but it was about 10 months ago. We all did a poll on social media, and Casey Nader was by far the most popular ones that you guys voted for. What are my favorite musicals besides Dear Evan Hansen, and what character in a musical would I like to play? So, I also really love a Harry Potter musical, The Book of Mormon, Into the Woods, and a bunch more. And if I had to play a character in a musical, it would definitely be Evan Hansen, because that character touched me so much. It was such an incredible performance that I saw, and the character is just one of the best that I've ever seen, really, and it would be such an honor to ever play that character. Can I do a cartwheel on the trampoline? A little bit. The next question is a bit tricky. Can I sing the alphabets backwards while doing backflips? Wow, okay, I'm gonna try this. It's gonna be very hard. ZYXWVUTSRQPONMLKJIHGFEDCBA. Now I know my ZYXs. For our final trampoline question, I am going to attempt to sing the alphabet backwards in less than 7 seconds. This is my first and only try. I swear I've never tried this before. I don't have any kind of timer, so you guys are gonna be the only ones who knows if I got it right. Here we go. ZYXWVUTSRQPONMLKJIHGFEDCBA. Now I know my ZYXs. Hopefully, I made it in time. I think I did. But you gotta let me know. Okay, now back to the Casey Nader creation wall. And lastly, when is my music going to be released? Alright guys, so if you don't know, I'm actually working on an EP that won't be released for quite a few months, but the only reason for that is so I make sure they're actually really good tunes that I really like and you guys will like, so it's not just some bland old stereotypical song that doesn't really vibe, if that makes sense. I really want to make sure that the songs that I do release are going to be really good. So stay tuned for that. It might be a while, I'm sorry, but I want to make them the best that they can be. Speaking of which, I have an important question for you guys. I asked it on Instagram, but I need to ask it here too. I need you to comment where you listen to music. Like, do you mostly listen to music on iTunes or Spotify? Or if you listen to music in 2 places, like I always listen on Apple Music and YouTube. Wherever you listen to music, let me know down below and I'll be reading your comments. I really want to know, so I'll know where you guys want to see it. Even if you don't normally comment, I'd still love to hear where you like to listen to music, so your voice can be heard. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, if you'd like to send me something for this wall, the more unique, the better, the more likely I am to feature it. And if you want to create something for the letters Casey Nader Creation Wall, that would be awesome, and I'll be able to put it up, and everyone's gonna see how talented you are. So just send it to the address in the description or on the screen, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!